Hello friends, Daddy is one of the best and the most misunderstood poems of our times. Of course the author, Sylvia Plath. And now one of the reasons for the misunderstanding is the title. The title is an example for the figure of speech called ellipsis. Ellipsis means something is left out to be understood. And what I have done is, I have completed that. What is left out to be understood, I have written here, Daddy, oh my daddy, my dearest, my darling. So that is the complete title of that poem. Only the partial, just one word is given here. That's why I said it is, something is left out to be understood. I hope that what is left out to be understood is my darling, my dearest, and my daddy, and so on. I think now that point is clear. Second reason why I find people have misunderstood this poem, you have got words like devil, brute, vampire, and also bastard. That is very interesting. So, you see, these words, when in an intimate situation, intimate relationship, when you use these words, they don't have that literal meaning. See, your friend is absent. He borrowed your mobile phone, and he comes back after 6 days. Then he will say, "You devil, where were you? I was searching for my. I was terribly in need of my mobile phone, and you were taken it away." So he calls his friend devil. That doesn't mean he is a devil. He is not the Mephistopheles of the Dr. Faustus. Understand that now? Brute, same thing. Your closest intimate friend comes to you and he hits you on your shoulders. Then you brute, what are you doing? Why do you hurt me? Well, that meaning, that brute does not have the meaning, the literal meaning of brute. Understand? Vampire, again, so that is sucking blood, yes. But that is not the meaning when you say, you call your friend vampire. Oh, you vampire, what have you been doing? See, so much of nuisance you have been to me. The vampire, that is not the Dracula, not Dracula. We are not thinking about Dracula. We are thinking about your friends. Again, bastard. Very often we use, friends use this. Oh, you bastard, where are you? You are absent for 2 days. So you should look at these words in this way. Not the literal meaning of devil, Mephistopheles, brute, for example, a cruel animal, vampire, Dracula, or bastard. Not the Edmund bastard. Edmund means kinglier. Not that bastard. This is friendly. I think most of the time you address yourself like that in an informal situation. You ask, I haven't seen him for the last 5 days. He might be hiding somewhere, bastard. So that way you should say. So the intimacy. These words, they tell us of the intimate relationship that a daughter had, or intimate relationship that a doctor would like to have with her father. That relationship. So these are two main reasons, I think. And the third reason, I think, is there is a mention of suicide. Oh, suicide is not always negative. Sometimes it is very positive. You can say Antony and Cleopatra. Cleopatra commits suicide. And she says, "Husband, I come." She says, applying her hands to a feast for the second asp. It's a fulfillment for her. So suicide is not anything negative there. Think of Romeo and Juliet. Suicide is not, it's a fulfillment. It's a union, so to say. So that's the third reason there. Fourth reason is, the 6 times in the poem you will find black. So that is a very interesting thing. Black means devil, or black means something very bad, or black means something what you should hate. No, not at all. Black beauty. You have seen black beauty. Or a shoe is black. Normally it is black. There are other colors, but normally shoe black. Or you have find where you have got other context in the poem black. Don't take it that way. What's the negative? So these are, I think, some of the reasons. Or there is another expression. A fascist. Every woman adores a fascist. Oh, what is that? And there is the Auschwitz imagery. The cow, Auschwitz, and you have got places where it will be taken. That is the Jewish, the Belsen, that is the other place, where the Jews were massacred, so to say, during the Second World War, at that time. So these may be some of the reasons, I think, that. Then there is reference to voodoo. He said it's voodoo. So maybe these are the reasons why people misunderstand this poem. That's what I think. When we go closer to the point, we'll understand why. You do not do anymore. You do not do anymore. But then you will find so that you have a wonderful repetition of this. 14th stanza, line number 67, you will find what? And line number 67. And I said, I do. What does that mean? You do not do anymore. And I said, isn't it 67? And then, and 67 is 8, and I said, I do. The you and I contrast. You cannot do anything because you are dead and gone. You cannot come to me. So what? The next possibility is myself coming to you. That's why says last, Daddy, you bastard, I am through. Daddy, oh, that. How affectionately she calls her daddy. Daddy, I am through. See, Daddy, you bastard, I am through. You bastard. See, that intimacy. Just from that intimacy. Daddy, you can lie back now. I have been always disturbing you with my memories. It's a poem of where the poet mixes memory and desire. Memory of her dead father and desire to unite with him. If you look at it this way, this is one of the best and you can say most lovable of poems. As I have already given you some hints, you proceed. You do not do anymore black shoe. Oh, black shoe. And then see the continuation, in which I have lived like a foot for 30 years. So it's not that when she was just a nursery school girl, but throughout my life, I have lived my life with you. Your memory, cherishing your fond memories, not 1 or 2 years. And probably, although you are in your grave, probably you might be getting some electronic and electric shocks which emanates from or radiates from my soul. So that's what he says. Now you can lie back, he says. Daddy, you can lie back now. That is that catharsis. There's a conflict, there is a beginning, then there is a middle, there is an end, and there is the catharsis. The catharsis is this, in 2 lines. One, you can lie back now. Second, daddy, bastard, you bastard, I am through. So from there, from the beginning onwards, there is that conflict. There is that unfulfilled desire, that longing, cherishing the memory of her dead father. We can see in which I have lived like a foot for the clinging to you, clinging to your memory, for poor and white, barely daring to breathe or achoo, barely daring to breathe or achoo, but is barely unable to breathe, unable to exist. And some critics, I don't know, you also might have come across that they say the black shoe is a phallic image. Phallic image, that is again clinging to the male figure. The male figure in this story is her father, and another is, of course, her husband Ted Hughes. But that doesn't come here, black shoe. So you do not do any more black shoe, in which I have lived like a foot for 30 years, poor and white, barely daring to breathe. And then the heart-rending, Daddy, I have had to kill you. You died before I had time. Daddy, I have had to kill you. Kill you means memory. Your memory I have to kill. I have to escape. I have to somehow. Your memory has to become, or I should be oblivious to your memory. A total forgetfulness should take place. Otherwise I cannot breathe. You died. Why? Because you died before I had time. And you find the hyphen there. Time for what? Not for killing, but for talking to you. Talking to you. That's what I said. I had to kill you. Sorry, you died before I had time to talk to you, to communicate with you, to play with you. A small baby girl, to play with you. A nursery child. When I come back from the LKG or UKG, running towards you, you lift me and play with me. See, this is Moscow. And now the fantasy. She thinks of her father. How he might have been. This was written in 1962. So going back to the nursery days, that's a kind of, we can say, flashback. You can see what happens is, she thinks that she is a Lilliputian and he is the Gulliver. Gulliver, huge person. Marble heavy, a bag full of gold, ghastly statue with one great toe big as a fresco seal. Oh, Colossus. A Colossus. This. So that is her fantasy. Or her imagination. The imagination would be, it might require what you call some support of reason, but here it's not such a thing. It's a kind of fantasy. Marble heavy, how you might have been those days. Marble heavy. Myself a Lilliputian, small figure. You like a Gulliver. So marble heavy, a bag full of gold, ghastly statue with one great toe big as fresco seal. The head in the freakish Atlantis, where it pours beam green over blue in the waters of beautiful Nauset. I used to pray to recover you. Ak, of no use. Did you see the memory? Did you see the intense longing for the physical presence of her father? Understand? The physical presence of her father. That's what I mean. I used to pray to recover you. How can you say that this is a dark poem? I used to pray to recover you. So it is my desire, my memory and desire. The conflict is between that, my memory and desire. Then 4, 5, 6 stanzas, they are called, I would call them German stanzas. So it's a search for exploration, a search for her identity. In the German tongue, in the Polish town, scrapped flat by the war, by the roller of wars. But the name of the town is my Polak friend. The name of the town is common, but whatever it is, in the German tongue, in the Polish town, scrapped flat by the roller of wars. But the name of the town is common, same. My Polak friend. Another sweet. To me, I tell you, except for some black spot toward the end of this poem, each and every line drops honeydew of her memories, which she cherished throughout her life. That's what as you can see now here. The German tongue, that's another cause for conflict in the poem. You can see. Or you can say, a kind of trying to solve or trying to find an answer to the existential solitude of the mind of the speaker or narrator of this poem. Am I German? Because next comes, you have got 7 and 8 Jewish stanzas. Her father was German and her mother was Jewish. So in the German tongue, in the Polish town, scrapped flat by the roller of wars. It's a kind of nursery sing-song, we know. Wars. But the name of the town is common, my Polak friends. Says there are a dozen or two. So I never could tell where you put your foot, your root. I never could talk to you. Put it within a box. I never could talk to you. 2 reasons. 1, I was too small. 2, I was only learning your language, German. That's why each. See, like what we say? What we say is, I could not speak. Why? Each. Because I had not learned your language. Understand? Says there, talk to you. The tongue stuck in my jaw. The tongue stuck in my jaw, not out of fear. Very often, or I have seen some people, I see, please don't understand, please understand that I am not attacking anybody or criticizing anybody. This is what I find, and I would like to share it with you. You are my students. Okay, so the tongue stuck in my jaw. It stuck a barbed wire snare. Sorry, stuck. Each means I. I could hardly speak. One thing is small, Nursery. Think of a nursery student. She may speak maximum, sing one or two nursery songs, lines in a nursery song. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, all those things. Isn't it? But in this case, it is one, she's small. The other is she's just learning them. So maybe monosyllabic words or disyllabic words, not more than that. I could hardly speak. I thought every German was you. Everybody was like you. And the language obscene. Obscene is difficult. Not that language, obscene language means it can be abusing somebody or saying something which is not, what you call, parliamentary. So obscene language. So I thought like that. So you can see 4, 5, 6. They are German stanzas, exploring the identity of the poet. She's trying to find out. And again there you will find that shivering. Says, I could not speak, I wanted to talk to you. I never could talk to you. That is the agony in her mind. That's the pain. So the agony, the pain, the terrible situation that she is in. I could not talk to you. What do I have to talk to you? Alright? So, you have come up to German stanzas. So the first stanza you do not do, that is her agony. An outburst of her agony. And 30 years, that means I have been living with this painful experience for the last 30 years. I could not breathe. If I have to leave, Daddy, I have to kill you. Memory. You died. My problem is that you died before I had time. Time to talk to you. See that? Stanza 5, line 24. Line 25. I never could talk to you. The tongue stuck in my jaw. That is my problem. And then he said, my roots your roots I don't know. There are many towns, Germany and Poland, or nearby places, attacked by the Allied forces, bombed by the Allied forces, wars. There may be different names, but name is common. My black friend, so I do not know where to find out your root. Where is your root? Where is your root? Where is your foot? That is another pain in my mind. As I opened my lecture saying, this is one of the most misunderstood poems for reasons I have already given you, and I will continue in the next class. Till then, bye.